Testing, testing. Okay, so I got rid of all the I got rid of all the gray. Nice. I need to get some glasses. It's that person looking at Bobby and Brody. You've never left me hanging. Little details matter. Like getting my glasses. They did it to the other intels too. They did it to the other intels too. So. We're doing homeless bait. You're going to be dealing with a lot of external factors and violence, a lot of violence, stress, irregular menstrual cycles, lack of sleep, sleep deprivation, wear and tear in your body, including, MK Ultra and torture technology, slavery technology, and yeah. Other shit. And if I didn't get back up on myself, I wouldn't be here right now. So my mom would be proud. My mom would. They went through the exact same thing. So they suffer from anemia. Vietnam. Got myself from that. Take care of my looks on my own. I'm kind to myself because of the stuff I've been through. So usually I look a little different. As an example, I haven't done it in a while. So Reagan's premature gray up here mostly. And Derek and Bobby. There's three of us. Just Derek and Bobby. So I say hi to Derek at the library. She just seen the look on their face when I walked out of the salon, like all the way down Westwood. So like they're falling apart. And like, look like I'm the one with the roof. I'm the one without a roof over my head. Like, literally. So take care of my just wear moisturizer and then wash my face, keep it clean. I like my hair. It's chocolate brown. It's great. Is that somebody? It's nice. She did well. I was a little. I was at the little salon down near Lincoln, down Westwood, and Lady Godot isn't friendly, and her friends are known. Bad reputation, stinks, things like that. I found a clip in the Daily Brew in 1997, and she used to look different. Like lens, $99. I'm like, ouch, there she is. So, there's a rumor going around that she and Harrison Weiser tried out for the role of Wonder Woman, and that she and Gina Ruby Gonzalez were not happy that Harrison Weiser was like hooking up with her. Ouch! They tried out for the same part. And when Harrison, before they butchered her, she used to wear two of these, and I've always worn one. It's a sign of and it has to come from the inside, stuff like that. But She wore two of them. And it hurt because I'm like, they killed her because she reminded them of me. When I was reading through the blog post that day at the Larkin Library, and I sent their family my condolences, and thought to myself, I'd like to do some more for them. And three ISIL security cops just came right at me and demanded that I leave for 3 to 6 months. That's an arbitrary reason. And if I read Tio Abuelo's Reagan diaries, all you have to do is look at the pictures. There's three of them coming at him in the White House. He's wearing a red shirt, I think. Actually, that was when he's by himself. But there's three of them wearing like one is actually threatening to brandish possibly a gun or something. And I started noticing it one day when they come at me. It's like two or three of them coming at me, and I'm like, they know somebody knows exactly who I am. So, so that look on their face was like interesting. So they couldn't even look me in the eye. They just bowed down. I mean, they just looked down, and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? They actually said that. What the fuck's wrong with you? Like, what is your problem? And so, truth. My brothers approve. I get some classes. I'm gonna look up. Lens crafters online. I'm really fed up. I want to get some classes and get my glasses back. I took out the gray. My hair is like chocolate brown. It's nice. She did really well because she was I see what you're doing. I told her, and she can do it. She's nice. She was a professional, so it's a good place to go down here. So I went there last year. So it's been a while since last year. I get my glasses. I look okay. I used to have my hair very long until they set a very long hair on fire in San Francisco this last year. Nancy Dursick showed up with two others superimposed on her, so I couldn't get into Glide. And we got her fingerprints. I was thinking, wow. And it was March 31st of that year, Women's History Month, and last day of Women's History Month. These Buddhas were giving me a really difficult time. Low class women, excuse my language. I don't normally like to cuss, but they really do get on my nerves. 24 hours stalking the hell out of me. 24 hours, because they don't want me looking pretty. Take a shower, things like that. And so they came at me in San Francisco on March 31st. It was also Cesar Chavez Day, and a week before Passover. And they called me a beaner, and then they used a lighter. They started lighting it up and threatening me. It's like, I thought they couldn't tell, but I saw Beto Nunez Cisneros there. He's just darker from Blondie Band. It was definitely him. So I couldn't do anything about it at the time. I didn't think it was smart for me to leave one location or the next, so there were too many people around me trying to threatening me with a lighter, and they decided to make a statement all at the same time. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna try. I'm like, I can't tell it's a minor, and they yanked my earring off, and then they threw my stuff into the street, and then she lit a paper on fire and threw it at me. But I stepped back, and then they continued to come a little bit outside of the bus stop, and they beat the shit out of me. And couldn't do anything about it. There was too many of them. And my leg gave way, my left leg, and all I could think about was Reginald Denny. Reginald Denny is being dragged out of his truck, being brutalized for more than 3 or 4 people, and yeah, that's all I could think about. And I could hear Susan from Sharp Behavioral Health in City Heights. We got the bitch. Oh, the Playboy centerfold, and then they made some kind of upside down arrow mark, and they etched it in my head. And I'm like, I didn't think I was that bad. So when I went to use the restroom in the computer lab, I'm like, ouch! It's like etched in my head, an upside down arrow. I mean, it looks satanic to me. So, okay, so I'm Christian, Catholic, and like I didn't think it was that bad. I need to document on Tumblr. I posted it on Tumblr. That's the best I could do. And I went over to get a freak. I went over to get a medical checkup at the medical center not too far from there, and they treated me for a contusion on my left leg. He treated me for a contusion on my left leg, and then they took pictures of, reported it to the police in the Tenderloin station, and took pictures of everything, including that, except that I didn't see the two here, like 2 of them. Here are the parallel. I hadn't seen it at the time, so I took pictures of it myself afterwards down in Los Angeles, and yeah, it was a very difficult experience. I was looking at the people, and I'm like, in this day and age, like, I just don't do stuff like that, and so every time I use a lighter, that's where that shit's coming from, and like, you're not supposed to be a light; it's considered a weapon. So when I came back down to Los Angeles, they threw lice in my hair somewhere in the Westwood neighborhood. They tried to make it out to be Johnny Depp. And I walked over to the emergency room. They gave me the wrong kind of ointment, and I decided not to do that. And then I went over to the women's restroom in Ackerman Union, and I was just trying to compose myself, and I heard Mahesh Patel, and he was around there at the time, just stalking me. And no, we've never dated. Just a freak from high school, French class. That's what I'm hearing. The rumors I'm hearing. Freak anti-Semite can't stand me. And what does it feel like to be hated because you're a kike bitch? I'm like, oh wow. So I went over and made a phone call to DHS, let them know that I was going over to the emergency room. So I went over to Delamo afterwards. Not too far. I got lucky with the vehicle there. So, but it healed. So then I found the New Life Center Church off of Veteran and Santa Monica. It's an upside down green cross on the fucking door. Coming from these freaks, and I got good instincts. So it's not too long prior to that, I was thinking there were Christmas lights around it. I'm thinking something is going to happen with that any day now, like in a really bad way. And I thought years ago that they were, LGBT friendly, because they used to have the LGBT flag, over there, and somebody defaced it, the display case, and it said 666 Evil TV. 666 Evil TV, and I went up to the door and knocked on the door and asked her what the blonde lady is. Then I could take a picture of that, and I did. So my hair is short because of that. I have it really, really long. I had it all the way down my waist. So. No, Racina's could say she's one of them. I could hear her. I could hear them. You stupid fool. Now she looks more like her grandmother. Fit the profile. You stupid fool. Now she looks more like her grandmother, Marilyn Monroe. You stupid fool. Now she looks more like her grandmother, Marilyn Monroe. running around like, you know. And did the same to them. And in the video, Blondie, she turns around. It's my mom, our mom, Bobby and Derek. She turns around at one point, and she's got all this brown spot in the back. You can see where she's indicating that they set her hair on fire. I think Michael Jackson went through that too. And I think I could hear in Los Angeles when I got back down. We did the same thing with Dr. Martin Luther King. Ouch. Mm-hmm. So I've been coming to terms with a lot of stuff like that. So I think I was losing faith after a while. It was just like an AA meeting. I just had this like, I don't know. So, mm-hmm. And I would never let them down, my brother. Mm-hmm. Love them very much. Uh-oh. No quiero que vayas para... No me dejas solita para... No, you do. Oh, God. Oh. I'm your bitch. Yeah. I what? Oh, God. We're triplets. Right? Oh. Freaky teeth. No, they're my trademark. Freaky teeth. Well, I left them crooked because they wouldn't have been able to identify me after a while. And I had this good instinct. I'm like, forced disappearance. I'm like, it's not going to happen. It's just, I thought about it a few years ago. And so I'm like, forced disappearance? I'm like, it's not going to happen. So I took a picture of myself with long hair. I took a picture of myself with short hair. Took a picture of myself when I was 53 pounds overweight in San Diego on Dipicoat. My hair was really dark. I've been out in the sun too long before I got lighter. It was 206 because I was on Depakote mood stabilizer. I didn't actually need it. Like, I need to keep up with the Josephs disability. And I took pictures of myself with no glasses, with glasses, with short hair, with long hair, skinny and big. So they're not gonna change actually. So. Just shout out to Derek Day. I need to be more considerate and presentable to you guys because I know we're on the Republican ticket 2020. I'm Morelos, Bobby's Garcia. We are Reagan. UCLA has already endorsed us for 2020. Morelos, Garcia Morelos. I'm Morelos Vice President. Bobby is Garcia, President of the United States, and then it's UCLA, USC, and Stanford and Princeton, I hear. So I found out about it, and school loves it. It's great. So my alma mater, graduated from there in 2003 with a bachelor's degree in Latin American study only. And it's not an honorary bachelor's degree thing. Bachelor's degree in Latin American studies. And Bobby attended Princeton, and Derek attended Stanford. Like, pretty cool. And he's also being endorsed. I need to be more considerate. We're like, work on the homeless piece, not the easiest job in the world, but I have to do it. So it doesn't bother me. I'm good at it. I just they were taken back by it actually when they saw me walking on the street. So everything I tried. New Year's, I think I dressed up a little bit in San Diego, and somebody called me a whore and an SRO in San Diego, California. I'm like, you know what? It's just wrong. Low class warfare. It is a class warfare, I guess. for them, so for us. So, low class, no class. I'll get back about it.